I still remember to this day the first time I played Smash. Pause. I want to thank God for my aunt, because not only did she get me a Nintendo Switch, she also pre-ordered Smash for me. This was all the way back in 2018, and I was able to get my hands on it day one. And needless to say, I played the hell out of that game. I made that $60, which by the way is crazy because games are now like $70, but I made the $60 my aunt spent on that game worth it. Because look how many hours I have on this game. Yes, this is because of quarantine. And I didn't have another console but a Switch at that time. So every single day of my life during quarantine would always be on that game, with a little bit of New Horizons here and there. But for the most part, I just remember a lot of my quarantine being inside of an arena with my friend, just playing games and running it back over and over again, playing like different characters, and overall just getting better at the game. And Smash really motivated me to start this YouTube channel in the first place. If you actually look at like one of my first videos, it probably has Smash content on it, or it's something Smash related, which is a direction that I wanted my channel to be, but Smash is kind of in a weird place when it comes to content. The game isn't necessarily dead because we still have crazy majors going on with a lot of viewers that tune in just to see it. It's dead in a sense that we don't necessarily get a lot of content like we used to get, mainly because they don't really update the game anymore. In terms of like Sakurai with this game, judging by all the videos that he put out talking about just like game design, work ethic in general, seems to be that there was so much on this guy's plate, and I'm just overall grateful that he was able to deliver this game in general, along with the team that he was working with. So with all that going through my head, as well as the release of Rivals 2, which I have not tried yet, I'm asking the question, when are we getting another Super Smash Bros? This question has many answers, some good, some bad, but in this video today, I'm going to be going over my personal theories and to tell you guys exactly how I feel about having another Smash game in general. So without further ado, like, subscribe, you know what to do. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of content below, and leave your comments in the opinion. Leave your opinion in the comments. Starting off, and this is a pretty simple theory, concept, whatever you want to call it, there is typically a 6 to 7 year gap in terms of major releases in Super Smash Bros. For example, Brawl was made in 2008 and Smash 4 came out in 2014. That being said, if the trend follows, and knowing that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out in 2018, we could possibly see one in either 2025 or 2026. Now, I don't have any evidence to really back this up, except for the fact that that has been their pattern for the longest time. And even though despite Sakurai saying he's going to be stepping back from being inside the industry, I think Nintendo would not let a game series like this with so many sales just die like that. Because keep in mind, Super Smash Bros. In general is the third best selling game on Switch. Now the sad part about this is the fact that I just don't see a bigger game than Ultimate coming out if they were to give this series another installment. Especially if Sakurai is stepping away from the game entirely, I just don't see this game being as big as Ultimate. There are definitely going to be a lot of character cuts inside this game, which some are going to be pretty obvious. But if you guys do want a more serious video, I'm saying serious because I made a video about it before, but it was like more jokes than like actual like seriousness in terms of like what's going to be the next game. But if you guys want a video about me talking about characters I think are going to be in the next game, along with the reasoning of why they're going to be inside of it, please let me know in the comments. Moving on, and I think this is another likelihood, and this goes hand in hand with the previous example I just said, is I feel we're definitely going to get a game once this new console is announced. So similarly for my example, the Switch came out in 2017, which is crazy, I'm old as where a year later Smash was announced. So I feel as if they're going to do something very similar to that. Now I'm not sure if they might make Smash a release title along with the new Nintendo Nintendo Switch, but I'm expecting at least something to come out about Smash a year after the new Switch's release. That being said, if we were to put it in a time frame, I'm expecting a new Switch to be announced during the Game Awards this year, which I'm not sure how likely that is because it is for video games in specific. But after that, if they were to announce something like that, I'd say we get something like maybe a year later, so maybe December of 2025. Nintendo is very automated when it comes to their sales, so the likelihood of this happening I think are pretty high when a new console is announced. Now this is kind of unrelated in terms of when it might release, more or less Sakurai working on it, which is something I wanted to talk about. Now contrary to what I said earlier, Sakurai actually said in his last YouTube video that he made on his YouTube channel that he was working on a project. Now I'm uncertain if when Sakurai said he was stepping back from gaming, I don't know if it meant from the industry or he meant from Smash in general. Now Sakurai tried to keep this on a low because he immediately shut down any sort of like speculation behind it, stating that he couldn't really get into the project and talk about it up here, which is obvious since you know it's a Nintendo game and you guys know how Nintendo is with leaks, especially right now. I feel as if can be 3 games in particular. 1, it could be a Kid Icarus remake or even a new Kid Icarus game. 2, it could probably be a Kirby game. But finally, but most importantly, it could potentially be a new Smash game. Now, this all could just be up to interpretation, and Sakurai is just trying to make a new unrelated game, which is possible, but you know, just let me cope in peace. But yeah, those are basically my thoughts and theories about the potential of this game coming out. I think it's a very high chance that we're going to see something Smash related within the next 2 years or so. And if this truly is the ultimate, see what I did there, y'all? If this truly is the ultimate final Smash game, then I'm perfectly fine with us not getting another installment. Because if they were to make another Smash game, I don't think it would be as big as its predecessor. People are always going to be disappointed, especially with this potential next game, due to the fact that, without a doubt, in my opinion, they're gonna make some cuts, and we're gonna see one crazy character just gone from the game. Overall, Smash at its core, in my opinion, is kind of a celebration of gaming, and why I think so many people are able to come together and just enjoy match after match. But yeah, with that being said, I'd really love to hear your guys' opinion in the comments below, so make sure to leave them and also tell me how well I did in this video. But yeah, make sure you show your boy some support, like, subscribe, and do all that, and yeah, have a good day.